What's going on, guys? We're about to talk about how Abba and Preach apparently made MTR back down over the Pop the Balloon challenge guy, whatever you call it. His name's Aaron, apparently. I want to be clear, this is not a defense of Aaron at all. This is just me giving my opinion on the overall situation. Now let's get into it. If you want to skip ahead of me breaking down how we even came to this conclusion and before we got to this spot, go ahead and follow the timestamps down below. All right, let's get into part one. This MTR, Pop the Balloon guy situation is extremely disgusting. And I'm talking about MTR side, right? If you don't know, there's like this new challenge that's going and sweeping YouTube where you do this Pop the Balloon thing, right? You have like either a long line of girls or a long line of men. They sit there with a balloon and you pop it if you don't like whatever the person that comes out is. It's pretty much a humiliation ritual. I'm about to say a different type of ritual. It was a humiliation ritual as far as I'm seeing. It makes people go out there and look stupid, especially men, right? Because there's always going to be somebody that's like a crash out who doesn't really want to find love. What their purpose is, I gotta look this up, that's probably with the camera lens, of what their purpose is just to mess up everybody else's day. If they don't like the guy, they want to try to convince the other girls to pop their balloons and not like the guy as well.
Contestant number 2.
Hello. Good evening.
My name is Kay. I'm 34. Like you said, mind your business. I'm big on appearance. I'm sorry. Like, with you coming out here, for me, it's first appearance. Like, first time seeing you is an everlasting impression, and just not doing it for me.
Okay. May I ask you what about my appearance doesn't appeal to you? It's hot. It's super hot in here.
I'm not worried about the extra glands. Yeah, I'm not worried about that. But it's, for one, your shirt is open and I can see your drawers, your stomach. It's the shoes.
Okay.
And it just, I don't know. Even on my basic bomby day, it wouldn't do it for me. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay. It's a little extra coordination. You know, the belt lace matches the bottom lace on there. You know,
it's
the bottom.
Still not doing it.
I got it. It's everything.
Coordinate.
He's not coordinating though, because you have a Dickie shirt on with a Nike hat and
Air Forces, Nike Air Forces.
I ain't gonna low key. I thought it was Reeboks.
Even looking at the 3 that popped.
Okay.
You know, we still got 2 wonderful ladies left, but the 3 that popped, what's so funny? What you like? Hold on, we got to go see, but I ain't.
Funny too.
I'm just goofy. That's just me.
What are you laughing at?
Tell me so I can fix it later or now, friend.
What you saying?
Gotta leave.
You tearing up this shit.
I got 2
We
balloons.
deserve to laugh too.
I got 2 balloons left. Let me see. Look at the mirror real quick or something. Right?
I mean, I'm sorry. It's just, when you got women, I don't care how they look. It's just with me as a man, like, it's just, I wish you would have at least wiped the sweat off.
Yo, I think I was the only, there's a good amount of men out there, right? I'm the only one that's wiped the sweat on and all the time that we've been waiting, so be careful.
Now, I get it.
I'm glad I went second. And then I don't want to sound like an ass.
Like, I'm very straightforward. I'm an Aries.
I enjoy it. Go ahead, so I can correct myself.
I'm gonna shut up. If you really want me to go there, I would go there.
I wasn't insulting you, bro. I was trying to see if there's a towel you could wipe that off a little bit.
But my thing about that, like,
because there's no towels or tissue paper in the bathroom or anything, so I couldn't do that. I tried. There's no paper towel.
There's nothing in there.
I get that too, but like I said, it's just like I feel like you perpetrated. Like, I try not to go there, but I feel like the lifestyle you're trying to put on, because for one, your chain is discolored. I had to go for the teeth and things like that. That's why I say I wish I was leaving you alone right now. It's like, I feel like you're perpetrating. I feel like the lifestyle you're trying to portray that you have, you don't have it, because I have that same lifestyle you're trying to carry. For one, I'm in the lifestyle. I'm a promoter. I actually partners with clubs and with club owner. I just did a club last night, and the way you're carrying yourself, I don't feel like you had like that nightlife. I really don't. Well, and I dated DJs. I done dated promoters. I'm a promoter myself, and I wasn't trying to go there, but I really feel like you perpetrated.
It's fine. I apologize. I'm intrigued.
Send off message.
I'm intrigued. What made you 2 pop?
Oh, well, let's go check them out. Let's see what happened.
I feel like you were kind of going back and forth with a woman.
I can totally understand.
You lost the energy. Like, as soon as you did that, then you went for the low blow, because I understand you kind of got upset because she was trying to come at you, but at the same time, to go back and forth with a woman.
Yeah, I know. I really was trying to cut that off and stop it before I went there.
I can't even. I'm too grown wrong for that.
I was trying to be genuine. It really is hot. There's a bright light shining in your face, and there's two other dudes that literally might find her attractive in the same exact way that she just said, "Oh, you're sweating," and da da da. They might come in here and be like, "Well, you're sweating." Her energy.
That's where you messed up at. Right. You matched her energy.
That's fine. I apologize.
So some dude, right? He was like a buff guy. They started calling him a Ninja Turtle. He comes out there and he has like a response every time one of the females give him a negative response. And if you are involved in a red pill, you would know that this is the opposite of what they tell you to do. Keep frank. He doesn't do that. Instead, this guy starts to reply. He's just as the females are saying it, sassy as they are. And I'm not going to call him sassy because I think that's blatantly disrespectful, but he was doing things that gave feminine energy, right?
All right, if we can have your name and age and why you popped your balloon.
Hi, my name is Karma. I'm 24. Okay. Oh, sorry. I'm supposed to say the pop in the balloon proper. Got you. For me, it just did not work. I didn't feel like I had chemistry or I wasn't fully attracted to you. And I feel like that counts if we are going to be going through a dating show, you know?
Yes, the feeling is definitely mutual. So that's okay. Thank you. You did me a favor.
Balloon over here, your name and age and why you ended up popping your balloon.
I'm Lex and I'm 23 and I popped my balloon because I feel like you could be a tad bit disrespectful. Like how you, like, I don't know, arrogant a little bit.
Yes.
Yeah, just that.
Well, voicing my opinion is not arrogant. You know, she asked me if she would be a good fit for me. If I like what I see, you know, it's contrary to the truth. So that's all I can do is just state what I see. That's not a good look for me. That's all, Queen. But thank you. You did me a favor as well.
And why you ended up popping your balloon?
Brianna, 26. My eyes are up here, baby. Are you looking at the tattoo?
No, I'm looking at the hair on your arms. You know, women I deal with, they don't have hair on their arms.
Don't do too much.
And that's maybe a lesson that he needs to learn. He hasn't worked on that part of himself. He has done a lot of analyzing, according to him, right? And we're going to get into that. But he hasn't worked on that portion of himself, right? Now, when it comes to that situation, it is what it is. He leaves one girl. Apparently, she had the intentions on cheating immediately, so he just broke that off, right? It just seemed like he was a very emotional dude that was looking for love. Sorry for the noise. It's like music that's like extremely loud, the bass line, and playing flying over right now. But we're going to keep this as real as possible. I will try to edit some of the background noise out. But yeah, after that ends, the internet goes crazy, right? The red pill community or the manosphere community picks him up and tries to prop him on like, yeah, this is so foul. He's got treated so wrong because he replied to the females disrespecting him. And I ain't gonna run. The females were saying a lot of unnecessary comments. And in turn, by him replying, he said unnecessary comments. So they both was wrong, but I kind of felt where they were coming from, right? It really was designed for him to fail, right? But the red pill or the manosphere community, as it's called, props him up. A lot of the female sphere community, whatever they want to be called, the view, the real, whatever, nastiness, sparkle, whatever, they prop up all the females, right? And try to just go after him instead of attacking him. Yeah, he's not a man, yada, yada, yada. Taking no accountability at all. So a YouTuber that's pretty big in the manosphere by the name of MTR, he decides to do a 5-hour live stream with the guy where he allows him to say his side, right? Whatever, right? I watched the whole thing, pretty much was working out, listening to most of it, but I pretty much watched the whole thing, right? More so, I heard everything. Watched most of it, heard the audio for the rest because I was working out and just walking around listening. But yes, it cleared up a lot, especially due to the fact that the Pop the Balloon guy actually admitted to a lot of simp behavior and feminine behavior. He admitted to it.
Is it true that you put a smartphone in the car and you press the record button and just threw it back in there?
No.
Okay, blatantly. She's just making that up.
I'm trying to see how I can answer this. I did. I had a phone. Man, I don't know. I don't know how to answer this. Honestly, I don't know how to answer this. But no, I didn't put no smartphone. I did have another iPhone that was in her car. I have 2 phones. Okay,
Aaron.
Yeah. You nasty. fam, you nasty. You nasty fam, you nasty. You nasty fam, you nasty. You nasty fam, yeah, you know your name. You.
So it should just be left at that, right? No. A lot of other smaller content creators who are known for like going at people and you can say criticizing people, but it's more so like, I would say fake bullying bigger content creators to follow whatever their narrative is. They start going after bigger content creators. And MCR, like he usually does, he folds. He doesn't wait to get more information. He folds immediately, fam. You can say he tried to reach out to the dude, but I would say within the 24-hour span of you just flipping on him, he's lying and this and this and you present him in his negative light. MCR is not exempt from men who are acting extremely feminine. Mediocre Tutorial Reviews has a history of siding with women and going against men every chance he gets. Oh, you don't remind you? I need to remind you? You don't remember? Okay, I got you. Remember the whole Just Pearly things? Remember how Just Pearly things became like the public enemy? And it wasn't when everyone else started to cancel her. It was more so because he got backlash from women.
Pearl, we had a one-on-one conversation before I recorded this video, and I told you I can no longer work with you. We had a dating show that was in the pipeline, and I was super excited about releasing this content on your platform and then cutting it up and putting it up on my platform and reacting to it. We did great content up there. But along with these statements that have come up, I no longer feel comfortable in having that dating show footage released along with the other content that was recorded up there onto your platform. I plan in the future not to release more content up onto the channel regarding my time in London. And to be honest, frankly, it really sucks because I had a lot that I wanted to be able to speak about. And again, to my community, to my audience, to the people who have followed me and will continue to follow me into the future, I have to take personal accountability for my working relationship with Pearl. And trust me when I say I take full ownership and full accountability.
And then later on, after he denounced Just Pearly things and kind of let his community know that they don't rock with each other, he denounced the woman who put bugs in his head, metaphorically, to drop Just Pearly things. Some of these females' names were Six the Goddess, which is a disrespectful name, who has a history of attacking men nonstop. And what does he do? He tells everyone, go to her channel. Go and subscribe. I vouch for her. That's a good Mansphere channel.
And for those who still wish to continue to support voices of women that are down into the space who agree with the particular message that we put up on Jump Street, I want you guys to go check out and follow the following female content creators. All right, I got a list of their names right here. Don't want to forget anybody. Chantel Simone, The Crimson Cure, Danica Marie, Six the Goddess.
Why do Just Pearly things included? Why? What's up with all these females that just go into the Mansphere? It's because they realize a lot of people that watch the Mansphere are people that need help, and they're easily distracted and fooled by a pretty face or someone just showing cleavage or something along those lines. You won't even listen to what's being said anymore. Just they agree with you. Yeah. Ooh, you look nice. I even seen this girl on Instagram that started blowing up because she reacts to Mansphere stuff with a bikini on. This shit is obvious. Yo, what's wrong with you? Yo, I had a friend behind the scenes tell me, yo, you got to get into some Mansphere content. I'm like, that's just, Red Pill is who I am. It's not really a YouTube thing. That's just, I've read the books and I've learned my lessons. But damn, if this is who y'all got, you got MCR, who, mind you, switched also because Abba and Preach said so. Because Abba and Preach is like, oh, this guy has tendencies that look like... They literally, if you watch the Abba and Preach video, was doing this. There was a lot of this, especially from Preach's side. But they just, oh, he looks like he's guilty. I thought this was the Mansphere.
What is it about the way that he was behaving that you guys were so ready to endorse and say it's nothing wrong with it, it's actually fantastic, that we all looked at and be like, no, this dude is off his kilter, and it's very likely that he'd be doing physical things to ladies behind closed door or other weird things? Where were your blind spots? And this also goes for mediocre tutorials and reviews. Where were your blind spots? Why were you not able to see what we see within 2 seconds? That's a question that you guys are going to have to ask yourselves, because while you guys are endorsing this man and giving him the A-OK and calling him some kind of war hero, behind closed door, dude was one of the worst predators. The dude admitted to stalking his ex.
MTR is bad news. So he does this stream, or he calls into this YouTuber who's known for going after the men's fair community. Yeah, sometimes he might be right occasionally, man. Like a broken clock is right 2 times a day. But fam, he goes on there, he gets pressured, and now he switches up his whole thing, and without any evidence of proof, starts to believe anything that's negative to be said about this man. Some chick named Queen of Accountability, she starts making a lot of accusations, and she's been proven wrong, because the balloon pop guy came out and exposed a lot of stuff. They said that he wasn't a plumber. He showed his license that he's a plumber. Covered out stuff. Queen of Accountability docks the fuck out of him. I didn't even want to curse, but I don't care. Docks the hell out of him, shows his name, all it shows the whole license to the internet. Talking about some easy, see, how about, okay, I was wrong for saying this man didn't have a license to be a, how about that? No? It switches from, oh, look, so if this is true, he only could have worked at this job that he lost. Because that's one of the biggest things that's being accused, is that a lot of females called his job and got him fired. This is highly possible. I'm not a big YouTuber. I make people mad. People have called my building to try to get me kicked out because I make people mad. Just for saying my opinion. And I'm not a big YouTuber. I'm not a big public figure. I have nowhere near the attention that this Pop the Balloon guy has. And yet, people are that disgusting that they will go that far. And I believe it. Now, MTR's asking, tell me the name of the company, right? A lot of other channels, YouTube, you have to tell us the name of the job you worked at so we can call you. If he's allegedly fired for this, excuse the airplane. If he's allegedly fired, right? I just want y'all to think about how this is the logic, but how dumb this sounds. If he's allegedly gotten fired because of all the negative publicity that the company has gotten and people calling the company, sorry, I'm slurring words, how would more people calling be a solution? This man told MTR directly, I spoke to my lawyer said to wait. Don't say anything about this. I'm still waiting to get severance pay, but y'all, if I keep talking, I could lose that. So I want to wait. And MTR, nope, if you don't respond to me right now, because I got my glasses that makes me smart. If you don't respond to me right now, so I could pander to my fans who are desperate for need of help. But instead, I'm just going to pander and just grift and just say whatever females tell me to. Then I'm just going to say that you lied. And then less than 24 hours later, this man, the Pop the Balloon guy, goes on another live stream. I think the guy name was like Kite or Quite, whatever. All right, no disrespect. It's so much that I was just going through. I'm just giving you a rundown. But he actually did a good interview with the guy, right? And gave more information within the pinned comment section that gave you more. So I might watch this guy a little bit more. So no disrespect to him. But I just can't recall. I think it was Quite or Kite. Let me know in the comment section. All right. He did a good interview with the guy, right? And he reveals everything. Well, not everything, let me not say that. He reveals a lot of things that he needs an apology. MTR, who has been radio silent for the last 2 days since the evidence has came out, has been radio silent, fam. He has not said anything. He has not taken any accountability as a man. You dogged this man, bro. You're not even talking about the titles and thumbnails. You're a YouTuber. You trying to get more clicks and views. I get it. Context matters. You dogged this man. And then after you dogged him, it's like, damn, that is loud as hell. He's slushing all over. After you dogged this man, you posted in the comment section a link for further dogging on Clean, who, mind you, was wrong and has yet to apologize and has put this guy's personal information out there for other people who are obsessed to go and stalk and harass this man. Was wrong, accusing him of being a whole different type of Aaron. He about to ruin this other guy's business. You send people the link to her live stream where she further dogs and lies on this man and takes no accountability.
I gotta start doing some more Mansfield videos because this is disgusting, fam. I just saw this. I came across it. And MTR is a joke. He's a loser. I'm not saying everything that this man, the Pop the Balloon guy, Aaron. I'm not saying. I think it's Aaron. I'm not saying everything he's saying is golden, but dude, fam, there's a lot of things that he proved. And there's a lot of things that I believe because of me just dealing with human life and seeing, especially the internet, how disgusting certain people are. I believe it. So I'm going to give it time before I fully believe everything. But I just think MCR was foul, man. Mediocre to serve reviews. He's disgusting. He does this all the time, fam. I got a video where I called out the Mansphere. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, I got a whole section. I should break that video up. I think it's different sections of different Mansphere YouTubers who are just out here wilding. But then go and check that out. Check out my previous Red Pill videos, Mansfield, whatever you want to call it. I'm just honest. And I'm not like a tool for the establishment to use. Mediocre to mediocre. Mediocre could be a good thing. Mediocre. But I've got me messing up. Mediocre tutorial and reviews is definitely a part of the establishment. And I'm probably going to come out a lot more now.
Okay, so you should be all caught up, right? At least up to this point. MTR comes back and makes a return. Yeah, he trying to be on his gangster flow. He was running from the smoke for like a week. Now he back. He want to explain his side. Yeah, okay.
If I have a child out there, summon him.
Okay.
I don't want to destroy any families. I don't want to destroy any lives. So in order for me to elaborate on this matter more, it would absolutely have to happen.
Okay.
So if there is a child out there, that is mine. Summon him.
Well, they've been trying to summon this guy. His alleged son, who he has definitely met, is 8 years old. The mother has begged him to take a DNA test for the past 8 years to prove his paternity. His birth certificate shows that she named the child after him, Aaron Sloan Jr. But you know what he also shares? His entire face, including that big bright smile. What a beautiful boy that has to deal with being raised without a father's presence.
Alleged? That's what you came with? Alleged. I thought he was going to come with some receipts. Alleged. So you got no actual evidence that this is his child. Okay. So we just going to go by whatever the woman tell you, MTR. I thought this was supposed to be the Mansphere. Okay, I'm just saying with no actual proof evidence, just alleged, and he looks like. That's what we doing. We doing the Maury. I'm 110,000% sure, Maury. He looks just like him. Same smile. That's crazy. Yo, this is insane. This is what the Mansphere is doing out here. Oh, everybody's following Abba and Preach.
And then to top all of this off, I then receive at least 7 police incident reports from the past year. Again, this is not before he got locked up. This is within the past year, since 2023, from other women that he attempted relationships with. Now, mind you, these women did not know each other before he went viral, who all claim similar allegations of abuse. The MO is something like they met, he begins to demonstrate overbearing or stalking behavior, and then when they break up, he goes ballistic. Allegations of destroying their property, and even with one girl, he allegedly removed a garbage disposal from the woman's sink out of spite. Sounds like something a petty plumber would do. With documented text messages of threats to get them fired, which is interesting because that's exactly what he said happened to him in his GoFundMe story. Also, these text messages show that he's threatening his exes with even like releasing revenge porn. Now, I'm not going to put that picture evidence on the screen for obvious reasons. But again, all of this information is on the Queen of Accountability stream. And if you want information from the source, I suggest that you go watch the content.
Incident reports. So not like charges, no like evidence, but reports that could be from the woman's perspectives. Okay. Alleged, more alleged. Okay. Word. That's crazy. Once again, I'm not trying to defend Aaron, but that's not what the text said. You kind of over exaggerated there. And once again, I'm not trying to defend him, but you lied. That is not what the text message said. Come on, bro.
If he lied to you about all of these very important things, then it is logical that he is probably lying about other things. In fact, could he be lying about the story to begin with? Only a fool continues to believe a story that has no evidence to support it.
Probably and could it be is crazy, especially when it comes to things this serious. These are some dangerous accusations. You would think that you had no care for men's rights or issues. These YouTubers are fake, man. I'm trying to tell you guys, they don't actually care about what they say they care about. And once again, not defending Aaron, more so just defending the right to not just believe whatever a woman tells you.
But even still, I gave him the benefit of the doubt before I came to my final conclusion. I asked him one last time via DMs, give me at least the name of your job. Now, this was my last ditch effort for him to raise his credibility with me. I mean, shit, I could have signed an NDA saying that I wouldn't publish anything publicly, but he told me no, his most ardent defender.
That's what really doesn't make any sense for me. Why would he trust you? What signs have you given him that he should? You're working with people that doxed him. Queen of Accountability, she's doxed him and made his information public multiple times. Why should he be trusting you?
But a mistake was in fact made. We alluded to in that video him possibly not having a license because we couldn't find evidence of it at the time. Now, the Queen of Accountability found it that next morning and posted it to her community chat page. But not a lot of people saw it. And nevertheless, he went on a podcast that showed proof of a license, which attempted to discredit us while still not providing evidence of the original claim that he was fired. By the way, no one seemed to have noticed within that stream that when he brought up that he had an LLC in New Mexico, his name is Aaron Trevon Sloan SR. SR is senior.
Domestic Limited Liability Company, State of Incorporation, New Mexico. And then he looks like he scrolled down a little bit more so he could show everybody. Aaron Trevon Sloan Sr. And the address, of course, is blurred out for his safety. And yep, organizer information, all that.
He's telling you right there that he acknowledges fatherhood. But he used that Academy Award-winning victim narrative about us trying to destroy his life with his past. And that's when the narrative switched on me to jumping the gun, to being a backstabber, a traitor, a flip-flopper, a clout chaser.
What I thought that was extremely hilarious about that just then, he shows a clip of someone who had the respect or maybe even the knowledge or the brain power to say, let me not dox this man. Let me blur this out. But then you're over there sharing Queen of Accountability, someone who's not doing that. So whether you're blocking it out on your channel, you still got a woman doing your dirty work. Doxing people. Putting out their personal information. Doing that to a man. Once again, not defending Aaron, but this just seems really suspect for Man's Fair channel.
As I want you guys to understand is that I'm pretty much a one-man show here. I'm not a journalist, and I'm damn sure not perfect. I will make mistakes. It actually just happened to Abba and Preach, specifically Abba, when they did that whole Fresh and Fit, Daisy Fit Chen explosion. They had a conversation with the young lady, and then eventually the young lady started to have advances towards Abba, and he had to come back later and say, hey guys, listen, she may not be as believable as what I thought before.
So Abba and Preach were extremely direct with calling you out, but you choose the passive aggressive route? You had way more smoke for the pop the balloon guy.
But I will tell you guys what, to receive messages that I wish that you died from cancer, to messages that I should have died with my father is sick. But do understand that I will not be discouraged. Hate cannot break me. I am way too strong for that. And situations like this are only going to make me stronger. I will stop at nothing to create impact. I remain committed to the mission and the purpose of this channel. I will not be silenced. I will speak up for what I believe in. I built 5 years of equity on this platform.
Well, you sure got some nerve saying that. Ain't this you, like literally a few seconds ago?
But he used that Academy Award-winning victim narrative.
This guy's such a hypocrite. Such a hypocrite, yo. He don't mean nothing he say. That's why I can't take him serious. Most of these fake Mansfield channels. I think I'm gonna keep calling him out. But tell me what you guys think down in the comment section. Hit the like button, share the video as well.